Hey, parents of teenagers, especially parents of high school students. How are you tonight? I've got to tell you, it is almost dinner time, and I hope that you are looking forward to some sit down time with your family. You're going to have some awesome conversation with your teens, with your spouse, with family members and friends that might be over. But I gotta tell you, there is a chance you are not looking forward to it because you're gonna have to talk to your kid about this missing assignment or how school is gonna go this week. If that is where you are kind of dreading conversation, drop a 1 down below or a yes down below to let me know this message is relevant to you. We're talking about this because if those conversations at the dinner table are not going the way you want to, if you want to be proud of your child and not ready for another one of those conversations, I want you at my training that starts tomorrow, Monday, all about how to get your teen to love learning. So, let's talk about the dinner conversation, huh? If you have dropped that 1 down below, that means your kid is not doing how you want your child to be doing. Maybe your teenage daughter, your teenage son is constantly not doing homework, is constantly not turning it in, or maybe that backpack of his or hers is just plain scary. There are so many random things in there that have no home. Well, if that is what's going on, I can tell you your child isn't doing awesome in school, and your kid probably doesn't even like school, let alone the concept of learning. We can definitely fix that, okay? Because think about it. Would you rather have a conversation where you're congratulating your son for that awesome grade on that project? Would you rather be congratulating your daughter on her abilities on this brand new concept, this tough thing, this tough class that the teacher's like, hey, this is kind of going to require a lot of work, a lot of effort, and your daughter did it. She aced it, she did really well, she loved it. Or do you want to have that conversation where you're like, oh, I got this call from your teacher, your child's name, or oh, your teacher emailed me again to say you're not turning in your homework. What is going on? How are we going to fix this? So, you got two choices. And I know parents that at this point in the semester, you might be feeling a little worn down. You might be feeling a little frustrated, almost even hopeless if your child isn't doing as well as you know he could be doing or she could be doing. And I want to help. That is what the point of the training is all about next week. We're going to be talking about why students don't like school. We're going to be talking about how to help your teens thrive in high school and college. And we're even going to talk about the way your teen learns, because that might be the whole reason your child isn't loving school. Now, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here because, I'm all excited about the training and I want you guys to click the link and provide your names and emails so I can help all parents out there right now. But do know that when your child loves learning, loves school, it makes the home life so much better, because if your teen has a job, you might not get to spend all that much time with your child in a kind of a sit down, relaxed environment. But I gotta tell you, if your child knows the conversation is going to be all about why didn't you do this? Why isn't this happening? Why are you doing this instead of that? I can tell you, your kid is going to not want to be at home for those dinner conversations. It's the weekend, so hopefully you got some family time in, but if you didn't, that might have been purposeful on your teenager's part, okay? So, before we really go into the next part of this video, do you know we're on Facebook right now and YouTube, so I really want you to subscribe and follow so I can help your teen, help you as much as possible with school and everything that comes after school. So, what else can I say about dinner and learning? Well, I've got to tell you that your child wants to be involved, okay? Whether he knows it, she knows it, your teenager wants to learn, but might not think he can learn or she can't learn. So I gotta encourage you, for dinner time, make it super simple. Have your kid get involved with the baking, the making, the setting up of the table, maybe even just creating the menu. Whatever small task you want to do, your kid has to know he can learn, that she can learn. Because I can tell you, kids that love to learn at school want to learn outside of school too. So maybe you've seen those grades, you've seen the effort your teenager is giving at school, and you're trying to find a way to improve that. Well, my training that is going to happen next week, awesome place to start. But even tonight's dinner is also an awesome place to start, kind of a pre-test, if you will, for the training. Because if we can help your kid learn to love something at home that's new and exciting, that's going to translate to a love of learning in other places as well. So think about it. Have your kid help with dinner tonight. Help your teen set the table in a new way. Learn how to fold those napkins you don't break out except on fancy Sunday dinners, family dinners, or try a new recipe. Have your teen or even your son or daughter do some kind of calculations to double it and show how math is pretty awesome, pretty useful, and get that interest going so you all are ready for the training this week so we can make sure finals go really well, the rest of the semester goes really well. I want you to not have those dinner conversations anymore that you all dread, because they are full of why didn't you and your teacher called, and it's not positive. It's just full of for everybody. I want it to be happy, I want it to be excited, and I want you guys to be so proud of your teens. I want you to be excited about their futures after high school graduation. So, see you at that training. It's all about how to get your teens to love learning. Perfect for all of you parents that are watching that have high schoolers. And I've got to tell you too, if you have a college student that is not doing great, and you want to see what can happen, well, join us at the training by clicking the link in the description. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.